Yo, chat. Yo. Okay, boys. So this post news. I was just trading news just now, and I wanna kind of give you an insight on what's going on. Yesterday was a W. So not only did we recover the loss on stream, I also ended up trading Asian, but I never managed to stream it. I didn't have enough time to stream it because it was quite late before volume kind of kicked in, and I had stuff to do in the morning today, so I couldn't really stay up too late. But I'll be here for an hour or so. And yeah, hold on, it's kind of cold. Ooh. All right, boys and girls, welcome. So, I'm not in any of these trades, but I was looking at them. I did end up catching this move after PPI came out on the way down as you came into our range. So, call it range 1. Range 2 was above, up here. And then this is obviously no man's... Oh, what? This is obviously no man's land, just for the analysis. So, yeah, we ended up coming to range 1. I entered with 0.10. I think I caught it a little bit later on the 1 minute. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, so I caught it a little bit higher. I think I was like up here, so I was able to use 0.10, maybe a little bit lower. Oh wait, that's not the right quantity. Lamau. Yeah, I caught it like on the tick pretty much. Oh no, it wasn't here, it was here. So I ended up catching this trade. Secured both positions, and then it basically ran down before coming back up, and you're stuck in this range now. So that closed me at 92 pips in total, given the range being around 100. So you secure half, and then given my slightly higher entry, it was a good trade. So New York, I am up overall, but never managed to stream it. But I did want to stream post news because that was very, very volatile. I was watching price basically just shoot like 130 pips. So that wasn't ideal. But I won't restart the analysis, but I'll just kind of give you the breakdown of what's happening right now. So this is the range, right? I'm just gonna keep it simple. So if you look at the hourly, you can see that we are now close below this kind of major support level, and you've entered a new range, right? And that range being within this level and this level. You've filled the range, and now what's happening is, well, in terms of this wick, price came up, closed out of it, came back in, and that's why you drove back down. And now I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to come back up? Is it going to close below, come back down like this, or is it going to close below and shoot down to fill this range on the left from here to here, right? I don't know. No idea. But that's pretty much the situation we're in right now. So we're in this range. I'm only focusing on this range. Don't really care too much about what's going on above at the moment. But if we did really want to, then I could put a support level here. Okay. And that's only if price comes back up and makes its way back up. But I'm not too sure what's the plan with this. There's still quite a lot of volume in, given that the 15-minute had printed a 130 pip candle. Same with the 30 and the hourly. So we're still in it, and this is an hour after, oh no, half an hour after news, roughly 44 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the analysis. In terms of this range that we're in, where price currently is, because this is what we like to do. I like to focus on the range that price is actually in. So in terms of the range, gonna have to go to a lower time frame here just to see the pockets. So we've got break-even sells here. Reason for that being, oops, this price action here, bundled with this here, this here. I mean, you could probably drag it a little bit higher to account for these wicks as well. Like there, maybe. Go to the 15. Yeah, that looks decent. So we have that level, and I'm going to call this a BEB and move the resistance level slightly higher to about there. Perfectly aligns with that wick as well. It's quite nice. It is quite nice. I want to drag it down low key. No, I should put it there to match that low. And then is there a second one? Go down to the 1 minute and just have a look at some key areas here. There's definitely something here. Does it match with this? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, 100 pip move. Okay, so we're entering the range below. So we're no longer really looking at the range that we were looking at. We're now looking at this level. Okay. We just need to see a closure below the range. So this might be kind of quick. So if I enter, I'm just going to try and give you my rationale here. But yeah, this is kind of the area we're looking at. Like here and here. If we enter, it's going to be quite a tight stop. But because of volume, I'm kind of hesitant to enter on sells right now. We need to figure out where the minor zones are. It's quite a big area. So definitely here. Okay. And you've got a minor resistance at this level. And I'll say like there, but it could be a little bit lower, but better to play it safe for minor support based on those areas. And I think that's okay. I mean, maybe you can make this break even, so it's both minor support and resistance. And then these are our levels here and here for this range. But I would like to see, let's see, let's have a look. I'd like to see a closure into the range again. Now there is a probable chance that it rejects off of this and rejects off of this, so I might risk half because your stop loss is only really like 30 pips. So, and I've seen, and based on this volume, I mean, you know, who knows what could happen. But I don't know about this minor support. I might remove this minor support level. I'll keep it. Resistance, support, break-even area. Or should I just make this BES? And then... Nah, I'll keep it break-even. I think that's fine. Alright, so you're closing back into the range above. So all we're looking for now is a bottom wick, and we can catch buys on the way up. Alright. Which might have... You just need to see a nice closure into the range, so not yet. I'm going to have my stops probably there. So remove this for now. Yeah, I think that's good. 45 pip stops. Alright, chat. So if this candle closes within this range above that we're looking at, so we're looking at this highlighted level here, okay? If you see a closure and a retest, I'm going to have a buy limit on 4609.25. and targeting probably up here minimum for a break-even buy. See if it respects. Okay, so we have a closure. Right, chat. 4609.25. Oh, my bad. To figure out what my size will be. 15. I'll probably do 14. Alright, buy limit set at 4609.25, right here. So if we can get a pullback and then respect the break-even buys areas, that's ideal. Okay. So I'm gonna set my stop loss at 4604.75. 4604.75, that's more important. And then two break-even buys levels, 4617.1. So this orange line, 4617.10. And then we're gonna have another one at 4619.3. Right, we're in, chat. Hopefully it respects these zones. Full TP is at 4620.7. 4620.7. Alright. So we're in this. Hopefully it respects. If it doesn't, then we're out, and it is what it is. Looks like it's coming down here. And we are out. Took a loss for 47 pips. Okay, that was quick. That was quick, but it's all good. Let me just see this 1 minute. Yeah, I think I wouldn't have moved my stops anywhere else. But the trade, I mean, we can still retake it for sure. Yeah, we can retake that for sure if it pops back up. But that's a loss, guys. Alright. So that's gold sells. Oh no, gold buys. Minus 47. It's a small loss. Alright, so we took a small loss, but I'm happy with that loss. In terms of this area, if we start to push down, then we're going to take the same entry. It doesn't really matter. Sorry, push up. Okay. And all that means is that maybe I need to respect or have a lower stop loss point, which means go on a higher time frame. Maybe like here, which means I'm going to enter with a little bit less position size. Okay. It should be a 0.08. So it's the same position, guys, if we can get closure back up in the next 35 seconds. If it respects our areas, of course. I'm gonna move this here, actually. 0.10. Alright, chat. I'm gonna enter again with 0.10. Okay. So the same position. Right, market X. So I'm in. No buy limit. Okay, and we're looking for this exact same position. So except stop loss is now moved to 4602.67. Okay. Which is 58 pips. Okay, so we're in this position. TP is exact same, 4620.7. Oops. 4620.7. I need to move that across my screen. All right, break-even buys, 86 pips away, stop loss 55 pips away. Yeah. All right, so we're back in this position. Took a small loss, but it's okay. But overall structure, it seems to want to come back up, so that's kind of the idea here. Oops. All right. So we're in this position here. So we're basically banking on price, tapping this red level. I mean, this level's a little bit dangerous, but I'm not too worried about it on the higher time frame. Yeah, it definitely leans more to the break-even buys areas that we have set for sure. All right. Still a lot of volume in the markets right now. Let's see. A little bit more confident in this. Risk is obviously the same, so I only risk 0.5% of the account. So taking a loss should never really be a burden. And you should always know that you're going to make it back at some point. So, I mean, I lost £48, sorry, £48.70 on that move. But with this, by the time you secure half, I mean, we'll secure like almost 70% of it, over 75% of it, so 63.30. By the time we secure half, and then if it pushes up even further, so what's that? That'll be like 30 something. Pushes up further for another 20, so that's 40. So we'll make back our loss by the time it hits the second one. If it doesn't, and it hits the first one, reverses back, then you're still making back 70% of the loss, which is okay as well. Again, this area is a little bit of a worry, but it's not. I don't think it's too significant, to be honest. I guess only starting to develop to be significant, so within this position, it should be okay to just ride out. But if you were to reset the range, come back, then I'd probably mark this as a break-even buys after this trade develops. Have to wait and see. Bro, what's with me and starting stream and then taking a loss? Every time. Every time I start a stream, I'm taking a loss. Oops. Let me change this. Right, so we're pushing up here. 64, about. I think I'm going to keep MT5 open. So I'm on with 0. Yeah, so 0.05% of the account at risk per trade, which if you're with the FTMO, it's actually 5%, so I'd have to lose 20 trades in one day to blow the account. Oh no, sorry, 20 trades overall, so 10 trades a day, which I'm never taking 10 trades a day. Alright guys, get ready to close half here when it breaks that orange line. We are 5 pips away. We were 4 pips away. It's the Comex Open now, guys. It's half 2. So let's see. Got some more volume in. Literally 4 pips away, gold. 4 pips away. So like I said, you make back the loss if you secure half here and half here. If you secure half here and it returns back to entry, then you've made back 75% of the loss, which is fine, or ish. Let's see if we can get some volume. Okay, get ready here. Come on, gold, just one more. Just a big glitch, just a glitch up. Come on. A nice glitch. You know, look at TradingView. Look how close it got. It got so close. Look at that. So close to the red line. So close. Until you cross it, though, we can't secure anything. Because it's just floating now. Maybe it needs more buy orders at entry, who knows? Or it takes us out. Was it 47 I lost? Yeah, 47 pips, that's fine. How much are we going to secure here? We'll secure the pip. Yeah, we're going to secure the same pip amount, but we've not entered the same lots. Because I have a fixed risk. So, in terms of securing half and it comes back to entry, I guess we will be break even in terms of the pips caught, but in terms of the actual P&L, it'll be close, but not enough. All right, get ready. Come on, one more push, gold, one more push. So I'm going to secure half the position, guys, when it crosses this orange line here, okay? Oh, it was so close. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Secured half. Stop loss to break even. And I'm going to get ready to secure another half once we cross the next orange line. It's not far at all, actually. It's probably like, yeah, 17 pips away. Right, here we go. We're driving. Get ready to secure another half. Probably like 10 pips away now. It's a good chance here. If we crash below here, then there's more chance that we will come back to entry. I'm going to trail my stops, guys, to that bottom wick. Because if you come down to there, the chance of us going down is a lot higher. So stop loss at 4612.14. If you respect that area, we're good. But the longer you were in this area, the more chance you had to drive up. So the stop loss is 4612.14. Which on trading view on the 15, right? My stop loss is now at this green line. Okay. Which we might tap it. We're quite close to it now. I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't look like it wants to hit. It's hit its break-even point, so we're good regardless. And I think we should make our losses back if we tap this zone anyway. That'll be us at break-even more or less for the stream. Or we push up gold. You choose. Again, I'm securing half at this next orange line. Full TP at this red line. And my stop loss, I'm trailing it at this orange line. This orange line's 4612.16 down here. The next half profit area is at 4619.3. Full TP is 4620.7. So let's see. It's going to make a decision. Oh my god, look at the volume. See it coming down. Gold's just floating right now. We're just floating. If you crack into this higher at the next break-even buys point, so the next secure half, I'm gonna aggressively move my stops to like here, which is at 4616.09, but it looks like we might not see that. Who knows? This is the longest price action of my life. You got shadow banned from so many social medias. I don't even know why. I'm pretty sure YouTube aren't happy with me because I was playing copyright music on my streams. So I thought maybe give it a rest, come back. Oh, we are hovering. It's deciding whether to reject off of this level or to push up a little bit further into this level. And keep getting close. Yeah, we might be taken out here, guys. Oh, yep, we're out. We are out. Pretty much break even. So we got 63 pips, 62.5 but 63. All right, so we're break. So that's 63 pips. I just hope this live win streak thing, because it's just like, what's the point? Here we go. So break even for the session, just the way price action was today. I'm not gonna hop off yet, but yeah. So we basically secured half of this red line. It was literally like, I want to say like 5-7 pips away, 3 pips. It was like 3 pips away from securing another half, but we aggressively trailed stops to below this level, this green line right here, and price came down and tapped us out. It is what it is. So we got out here pretty much. Probably, yeah, it's probably about average price. All right, that was W. That was good. So now we are waiting. Watch it drive up now. Classic. Can't be greedy in these markets though. There's one thing I've learned. You can't be greedy. You can't have your break even here, come out for break even, and just hopefully wait for price to push up. The idea was, if it breaks this area, then the chances of you coming down are a lot higher, which it did. So probably could have set it lower, look at the 1 minute, but even here was like, yeah, that's fine. And classic taps break even buys in the next minute. All good though. All good though. So we're up 16 pips for the session. If you trade with a fixed lot size, that's good. You're in profit. But I don't, so I was break even for that position, or for the stream. There might be another position here, guys, as we're crawling up. Only issue is, looks like you're coming into a BE zone here, so you might have to catch a sell. On the way back down. Stop loss would have to be there for the sell. Or the buy stop losses would have to be like there. I don't think there's really that many break-even sell areas. I mean, there's definitely this. Actually, no, there's one. Yeah, for sure. Alright, chat. I'm gonna have a sell limit here. It's for 0.15. So that sell limit, I'm gonna set it at 4623.43. Alright, pretty much the break of the highs, pretty much. Stop loss is gonna be at 4627.85 for 41 pips. Break even sells It's going to be 4620.19, which it tapped, so I need to check the 1 minute. Oh, still closed below it. Okay, so this is still valid. Buys are no longer valid for this range. I'm gonna increase the stops actually to about there. So 4628.54. To enter with 0.13 then. Entry 4623.43, one below it, and take profit 4617.34. Break even sells 4620.19, which is at. Right, if it touches this line, we're gonna close the trade off. Let's see. One more tap. If it touches this orange line, I'm gonna close the limit. Alright, so this is what the trade looks like. It did tap on TradingView, but I'm not fully in it yet on MT. Alright, we're in. So we're looking for this position to come down here. Oh, I just realized that there's some structure right here. But let's just see if we can secure this. So get ready, guys. It's going to be potentially very quick to close half. Should be able to secure at least like 17 pips or so. 16 pips. Volume is certainly here, guys. Chance you hit stop loss though, because I didn't quite see this bottom wick here on the 1, but it should still respect the area anyway to fill this level. Let's see. Let's see. Look at the spreads. Oh my gosh. 3-4 pip spreads. I guess on the 1 minute it looks a little worse, doesn't it? You zoomed in on the 1 minute. It looks like it wants to reject. So this could be quite quick. And this will make back the P&L if you trade a fixed percentage risk and not fixed lot risk. If you trade a fixed lot risk, you'd be up. If you trade a fixed percentage risk, which is always way better, you're break even for the session. Watch price closely here because it's going to be quick. Almost. There we go. Secured half, stops to break even, and we're out. And we're out. That was super quick. We are out. I didn't tap it on TradingView, but we're out. We're out for 16 pips. So that was a gold sales for 16. Which brings us to 895, almost at 900 pips. Still a chance that it can push down because TradingView might need to still print that price action, but it hit on MetaTrader, so I am out. I'm out. And we're up on the stream now. That's pretty good. We're up 32 pips on stream. So if you traded a fixed percentage or you trade fixed lots, you are both up. I trade fixed percentages, it is a lot better. That way risk is more controlled. If you trade fixed lots, then you have to worry about your RR. You have to worry about pips a bit more. Fixed percentage doesn't really matter how much pips you're risking, as long as it's within the constraints of the percentage, and that's based on the account size. So if the account size is $1,000, you can only, if you wanted to risk full 100%, you could basically do 0, or is it a lot for every 100 pips? So you can do a 0.10 for every 1,000 pips, or a 1 lot for every 1,000 pips, and you're done. If you wanted to risk full or 10%. If you want to do 0.05%, you'd be risking $50. Oh no, yeah. On a £1,000 account? Wait, my maths is just dead. Oh no, sorry, not 0.05, 0.5%. Yeah, it's $50. So, $5. If you're risking 0.5%, it's $5. Which means you'd have to do, that's less than 0.01 lots for every 100 pips. That'd be 0.01 lots for every 50 pips to risk $5. And that's based on like dollar. If you're trading Xauusd, your account's in dollar, 0.01 lots for every 50 pips. If you want to risk $5, if you have an £1,000 account, which is what I would do. But I have a 10,000 FTMO, which is 0.5% off 10,000 is $50, so I can do 0.05 for every 100 pips, 0.05 lots for every 100 pips. But I don't need to do the maths. TradingView does the maths for me. That's what this is. This number in the middle. So it's the quantity. I talked about this. So I have my quantity precision at 2 decimals to match the lots in MetaTrader. My account size is 10,000 in GBP. Okay, because if you do any other thing, it will change the quantity. So that's 0.06, put it in GBP, 0.08. Okay. Risk. I'm risking 0.005%, and the reason why I do that and not 0.5% is because that also changes the quantity. Alright. So I'm not putting 7 lots in. I want to put .07 lots, or 0.08 lots, whatever. That way. And the reason why I know to do that is because I know that 0.05 lots for every 100 pips is 50 risk. 50 equals 0.05 lots for every 100 pips of risk. So in doing so, I know that if I want to risk 0.5% of 10,000, it's actually 0.05 on TradingView to match the lot quantity that would match my MetaTrader execution. If you're still in this trade and you're not happy with, or if it never tapped, then you're still good, by the way. Oh, no, you're not. You're done. You're out. You're out, but then again, if you take that loss, there's a bottom wick there, which I never saw. But again, I guess on the 5 minute, 15, you still kind of want to see that bottom wick. Or you could have extended your stops till about there and still be in. But if you take the loss, then that's fine as well. Yeah, so my MetaTrader does my lot size for me. That's why I tend to use this. So if I was risking 10 pips, I can risk 0.65. But because I'm on a 1 to 30 leverage, I think my leverage is only up to 0.3. So pretty much anything lower than 23 pips, I'm risking 0.3 fixed. I'm not going to risk 600 lots for half a pip of risk, you know? Or 300, what was that, 340 lots for a fifth of a fifth of a pip, 0.2 pips. So a tenth of a pip at 68 lots. So that's always going to be a £50 risk for me, for my account. Right. So we're coming back up. I thought you'd enter this new range just because we've been ranging for so long. I mean, we've been ranging since last week, right? Oh no, this week. Ah. Oh no, yeah, end of last week Friday, you've been kind of stuck in this range. So I wanted it to see a break into another range, potentially, but we almost got it. That's why I marked up the range below, but yeah. Look at that candle. Jeez. 327 pips. And we took a sell on that. Which we shouldn't have. But we made 16 pips on it and we're profiting for the rest of the stream. And if anyone else took the same trades, you'd be in profit as well. Or should be. The next area you're coming into, though, is interesting. It's over here. Back to the same OG range. But yeah. So you're closing back into this range with, I'd say, TP probably like here at 4639 areas. Or you could use that as your support level. This is a break-even sells. You have quite a few here from memory. I think we traded this range yesterday. But we missed the entry anyway. Would have been right there. If we were trading the range, but I need to go now. I know it was a very short stream. Not even an hour. But I'm trying to get warmed up again, okay? Where price action is rangy, it's hard to read, understand. but we still catch the pips we need to catch. We still follow the rules, we follow the playbook, and we execute accordingly with the risk parameters, the risk rules that I follow being 0.5% of the total account size. And that's all that really matters. It's not really about catching pips, it's not really about catching wins or losses. I just put it on for the stream as like a journal, but I don't actually care. Like the win streak and stuff, that's just for show. Trades taken and the trade record. Well, the trade record is more important, but it's not really. I mean, to calculate percentages or percentage gain, it's kind of difficult because MetaTrader I think it takes percentages on the total account. I'm not too sure. So if I take, let me just double check. 10, 3, 3. 6.19. 14. Oh no, 14. So 10, 3, 3. Times 100, 0.14%. And that's saying 0.03. Oh, yeah. So, and then there's commissions as well. What's 62 minus 77? 10, 15. So 14, 15. .13. I've done the maths wrong. I'm not sure if it takes from the total account size or not. But times 1.03. No. Is it 0.3? That's 3%. 0.3%. 0.03%. Yeah, I don't know. Or the commissions not come into play. Ten, 3, 2, 1.47. Times 1.0. That's 3%. 0.3%. 0.3%. 324. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the percentages come from on MetaTrader. I don't know if it takes charges, if it doesn't take charges. Apparently, if you don't calculate the charges, then it makes more sense. But I would like to update the trade record so it's on percentages rather than what you call it, pips alone. All right, chat. I'm gonna head off here. I know it's a very short stream. But I need to go and grab lunch. I need to do some things throughout the day. New York is more or less done. I usually trade from, what was it, 1 o'clock till 3, 4 maybe. But I need to do some stuff today. So I thought I'd hop on for like an hour. We got 3 trades in an hour, which is super good actually. That's really good. Usually I only get 1 a session, and only trade. So I usually do like 2 a day, but we got 3 today. And without forcing. That's because we're in a range, right? So when I'm in a range environment, it's when I tend to trade my best. If we're in a directional environment, like this area, I don't think I got any trades in this move, which is pretty much all of Friday. Oh no, that's Friday morning. What move was it? I never got. Was it? No, it was this. Yeah, Friday. Oh, was it Friday Asian? Yeah, I barely got. Oh no, it's after Asian. I traded Asian, and I think I didn't really get anything. Yeah, it's pretty much until New York. I guess that was my sleep cycle though. I can't remember if it was there or here. Was this FOMC? Wednesday? I don't think I got much trades in FOMC. But FOMC was interesting because you had your range here and here. And you had your minor zone like there. And yeah, you tapped it and just drove straight up. I remember watching that without any bottom wicks, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, it was a straight drive. That was nuts. That's why I don't like to. If you trade volume, right, and you think, and you're like, okay, this is my resistance. Like you're gonna be, unless the 1 minute tapped it, you're gonna be cooked. Yeah, so you would have been cooked. That's why I risk low, right? If that's my resistance, I'm not having my stop loss up here. I'm gonna have it like there, and I'll just take that loss. All right, chat. I'm gonna head off here. I'm done for the session. I might come back on Asian. I might not. I'll have to see what I'm doing throughout my day, but if not, I'll try come back in New York tomorrow and have a bit more of a longer stream. I'm gonna start getting into my hours again on stream rather than just doing it by myself trading. But I've had a really good day today, so we're on track for sure. Just need to break the 4% barrier, and then more or less halfway through for the 10% target for the 10K account. So yeah, chat. Oh, I need to check if my main account is. Yeah, we're still connected. That's good. All right, chat. I am off ski. Hopefully, we can catch something later on or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm done for the day for sure. It's almost too rangy. It's not too bad, but I don't really want to sit here and start over trading and stuff when I don't really need to. I need a bit more clarity, so I'm gonna remove the charts and I'll be prepared for tomorrow. Hopefully we can come on stream and not take a loss. That would be nice. Like to not open up the stream with a loss, but we'll have to see. All right, chat. It's been a good one. I'll see you boys and girls.